Hello there, Derek Bowder here, also known as Danny Dorito 23. Going on one of my walks. It's pretty chilly today. I hope everybody's staying warm wherever you are. But it seems like people responded really well to that last video I made, so I thought I'd do another one, because why not? And I guess I wanted to elaborate on something, because usually when I give people advice, whether they DM me or leave me a comment and I answer it, they often respond again later with some frustration about how long it's taking, or they're not seeing results quick enough for their liking. And I think it boils down to a couple of things. One, everybody wants instant results. But anything worth doing is not going to give you instant results. Otherwise, everybody would do it and it would lose its value. But the other thing is that if you're passionate about something and you want to become great at it or successful at it, then it's probably going to be something that's going to take a very long time. I'm talking months, years, a lifetime to pursue. So I think what you have to ask yourself before you really dive into something and invest all that time is, are you passionate about it? Is it something where you can't put it down? You can't stop thinking about it. You're obsessed. Like filmmaking, for example. I go to bed thinking about it. I wake up and I'm thinking about what I have to do to get to work on my filmmaking part of my day. Because obviously with content creation, all the other responsibilities I have as a father and a husband, that has to come first. And that's honestly what motivates me a lot. Working out too. I got to get through that before I can sit down and start working on my shot list again or something. And so people say, when am I going to start seeing results? How come my content isn't getting views? Why is nobody watching my stream? Why isn't anybody watching my short film? How do I know if my script is good? How do I get better at writing? All that stuff, My answer is take it one day at a time. Break it down into small goals. For instance, if you wanted to get good at writing scripts, which I by no means consider myself good at, but I don't think I'm a beginner anymore. I think I have enough knowledge to where I can give some feedback to friends and stuff, and it makes sense. I have won some awards for writing, but besides that point, I don't want to sound full of myself. A daily goal is going to move you forward without overwhelming you. So many people get so caught up with that end goal, like I said in the last video, that they don't embrace the journey. So if you want to get good at writing scripts, first thing I would say is, have you ever read a script? And if your answer was no, I would say, okay, tomorrow, read some short film scripts. There's a ton of those online for free. I'm going to switch hands because this hand's getting cold. There's a ton of short film scripts online that you can read for free. Read 3 of them. And then the next day, read 3 more. Or, if you're a real go-getter and you just want to jump into it, get some note cards or a note card software. There's some free ones online. And let's say every minute of your film is 1 note card or 1 story beat. So let's say starting out, you want to write a 5-minute short film. Get 5 note cards, put your 5 story beats, make sure there's a beginning, middle, and ending. Work on that, however many days that takes. I think 5 would probably take you a day if you're serious about it. And then the next day after that, do a rough draft. And then the day after that, if you have your 5 pages done, read it. And maybe read some more short film scripts and then rewrite your script. And then the next day after that, show the script to a friend. Wait a day, maybe while you're waiting, write another script. Then if you get some feedback on that first script, you can take that feedback and try to improve it. And if you can, have that same person read it and see if it solved the issues or things they didn't like about it. That's called learning and improving. And you can do that with everything. But that's where I get back to the passion. That might sound like a ton of work. And if you're passionate about something, then you're going to be like, I'll do whatever it takes. And so, sorry about that. I decided to cut around the dog barking. That's what I get for filming in public. But take it one day at a time. And if that's overwhelming, take it 1 hour at a time. It's been a very stressful last couple of weeks with me. It's been a very stressful last couple of weeks for me with all the TikTok stuff, how uncertain things have been. But take it one day at a time, and it becomes less overwhelming. I hope that's helpful. I hope that whatever it is that you're pursuing, you can take a step back, and instead of focusing on the big picture, you can break it down into small goals and see that progress day to day and build up momentum. And if you stick to it, at the end of your first week, you'll look back and be like, wow, look at all that I accomplished in just 7 days. What's it going to look like when I've been doing this for a month or a year? But again, just don't get so focused on the end goal or the fame and the fortune, which I understand. Everybody wants to make money doing what they love. But a lot of people who do make money doing what they love, it took years to get to that point. And guess what? Once you do start making money doing what you love, you have to continue to improve and learn and get better, or else somebody else is going to get past where you are knowledge-wise, and your stuff will get stale. I deal with that constantly. I mean, I'm probably my biggest critic, you know? But take it one day at a time, 24 hours at a time, 1 hour at a time. Break your goals down. Make sure it's something you're passionate about. I think I could probably do another video on finding your passion. Let me know in the comments what kind of questions you have or things that you would like some advice on. I mean, I'll do my best. I can't answer everything. I'm not an expert on anything, but I'll give you some brotherly advice if that's helpful. Anyways, I'm going to finish up my walk here, and before I go, thank you for the positive feedback on the last video. I hope you guys like this one and find some value out of it. Use GFeel code DannyD if you want to support the content. And also, my brother and I have a podcast called Cool Ranch Corner, and we just started its own dedicated channel, and we're remastering each episode and releasing it on there. And there'll be some clips and stuff. So I'll put the link to that podcast channel in the comments. Go support that. My brother's been working hard to get that up and running. So until next time, stay safe out there, guys. Stay warm.